and the objectives are to prepare a demonstration speech, to clearly explain a process, product, or activity, to conduct the demonstration as a part of a speech delivered without notes, 5 to 7 minutes. Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you. Our speaker is speaking to the title, Project Persius. Project Persius. Help me welcome Tony van der Wijk.
Mr. Toastmaster, gentlemen, one of the things that the Table Topics Master usually points out at the start, or often points out at the start of his session, is the reason why we have the table topics in Toastmasters curriculum. Namely, that at times in our lives we find ourselves in a situation where they will suddenly say, Bert, we propose a toast to the bride and groom, when he hasn't prepared to do it yet. Or they'll say, Bert, this is a business decision, do you agree with it in your company? Or, Percy, what do you think? That speaker we just had, we need some comment from the floor, what do you think of him? And can you cope with it? That is the reason why we have our table topics sessions, to equip you, give you the confidence to be able to stand up and think on your feet and present these thoughts. And that is good. And that will cover most of the situations in which we find ourselves in our lives. But, a big but. There comes a time when something happens, some gigantic thing descends upon you, and you are given 3 minutes notice, just 3 minutes notice, to handle a huge project that you would never have been able to cope with if it had not been for Forum Toastmasters and its publics and its unprepared impromptu speaking. For instance, I'll give you an example of what happened to me, how it happened. I was at that stage, one of my many clients was the National Road Safety Council. I was writing work for them, writing articles for their magazine, etc., etc., etc. And one Easter weekend, about 30 years ago, they had a session in conjunction with the Persius Computer Company at Persius Park over an Easter weekend, 4-day Easter weekend, whereby they would run what they call Project Persius. In this big hall, up on the 3rd or 4th floor of this building, would be a battery of computers, and every police station in the country was ordered to phone in details of accidents that had happened in the area. They would then, the computer operators would then put it onto paper with the different categories of every type of accident, everything from car to a car, right down to a pantechnically hitting a motorized wheelchair, a lot. We had a code for everything. My task was to collate all this and present it to the head of the Road Safety Council, a gentleman whose first name was Lowe, or his deputy whose first name was Hannes. Now they stressed to me, Tony, you are not the spokesman of the National Road Safety Council. You merely provide us with the information, we will do the speaking. Understood? Right, I've got it. So, Friday morning, facts start coming in, and I was drawing up inventory of the most prominent accidents. I had it all, and then the switchboard girl in the corner called out. She said, "No, we've got Radio Algoa on the line. They want you live on radio in 5 minutes." And I went through shades of pale white. I said, "But I thought I was going to be interviewed, and they would then give the information. Nobody's told me I'm going to be live on radio. Let Hannes do it." But Hannes had seen the way the wind was blowing. He was really exiting You can't fault. Now, in the middle of this big hall was this glass case, totally soundproof, whereby you were supposed to speak. They'd given us 5 minutes. Both spokesmen had disappeared. And the entire staff of about 30 looked at me, and went out in 3 minutes. Tell me, you've got to do it. Oh, man's got to do what a man's got to do. So I went into this glass case, felt like a goldfish in a goldfish bowl, closed the door, absolute silence, and the woman assistant of the announcer at Radio Algarve said, Mr. Van der Vaart, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Press the yellow button. So I pressed the yellow button. I said, yes, I can hear you. And she said, have you got the earphones on you? And I said, not yet. I said, well, put them on. Put them on and adjusted the mouthpiece. And she said, there's a red light and a green light. When the red light goes off, the green light comes on, you on the air. And she pressed her yellow button. And then I heard chatter, 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 chatter from Springbok Radio, and a little ditty, and then Springbok Radio for Brighter Broadcasting. We're now going over to Project Persius control room, where the spokesman of the National Road Safety Council will give us the latest on the accident situation. Good day, Mr. Van der Vaart. I said, well, good day. We've started with a bad situation. We've had a case here in Meyerton, south of Johannesburg, where an ambulance conveying a heart attack patient was in collision with a cow. The stretcher flew out of the back door, and the car coming behind ran over the patient and killed him. We've also got a serious case. A bus has rolled near Warden in the Eastern Free State. There are many casualties. We know there are fatalities. We don't know how much yet. At the entrance, the southern entrance to the Huguenot Tunnel in the Western Cape, we've got an accident, not a very serious one, but it's blocked the tunnel. Motorists, please, northbound, take the other route around. We will advise you when it's safe to go. So, yeah, we had this case, and I said that on behalf of the National Road Safety Council, I can advise you all to drink less, drive sober, obey the speed limit, obey all other laws, make a stop every now and then, and in the words of the Road Safety Council, arrive alive. He said, thank you very much, Mr. Van der Vaart. We'll be back in due course. And the green light went off, the red light came on, and whoa, I took those earphones off and I saw everyone outside silent, I went out and wow, they all said, Tony, you've done so well, wonderful, wonderful, great start, great start. Meantime, the girl in the corner, the switchboard girl, was shouting, you lot keep quiet, we've got Radio Algarve on the line now. You know, come on, you know, back into the room, press the yellow button, etc., etc. The whole thing started again. That day it went all the way. Radio Port Natal, Radio Good Hope, Radio Oranje, Radio South Africa, Radio South Africa, Radio Jacaranda, Radio Highfield, a lot. And by the end of the day I was handling it like a pro. Saturday was a bit quieter. Sunday we could even have a picnic, indoor picnic. But Monday, Friday was tough. Monday was turbocharged. But I handled it all. And in weeks after that, I'd run into people in the streets, in the supermarkets, on the golf course, from the next fairway. Tony, you did well, we heard you. Thank you indeed. So my advice is, arising out of this, to the newer members of Toastmasters, Bert, Rain, Percy, practice your unprepared speaking. Out of Toastmasters also, take every opportunity, and the opportunities are offered to you, create them, because you never know. On 3 minutes' notice, you might find that big one descending upon you. And if you are prepared, well then, in the motto of the Boy Scouts Association, you will be prepared. Mr. Toastmaster.